Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me. I am back today with a new card video, and I'll be featuring today some of the products that I recently got from Honeybee, and I've purchased their last release. And with their last release there is this gorgeous floral stamp set. This is called Zen Bouquet. Sorry for the glare, I have this new lamp here. As you can see, the bouquet stamp here is very big. Here is a standard size card, and here is the size of this stamp. So if you consider in buying this stamp set, you might want to know that. There are also several separate stamps for flowers and leaves that you can stamp and build your own bouquet or cluster of flowers, and that's what I'll be doing today. And also with this release there is another great stamp set that it has pretty much the same flowers as this one, only this one is much smaller. There are the flowers here. This is actually a border stamp, and all these flowers are included in this big stamp here. And also you can find some of these singular flower stamps included with this smaller stamp set also. So you have the rose and some various leaves, and also these beautiful flowers. And this one is called Zen Floral. So one is Zen Floral and one is Zen Bouquet. I'll be doing some watercoloring, and I have my new watercolor medium, so to say. I purchased the Mijello Mission Gold watercolors just because I found a good price on Amazon. And I'm sure that you are familiar with these watercolors. I did play around a bit with the colors and did a swatch here that I've adhered inside of my palette so I can have a color reference. I really like the colors. They are very vibrant, and they mix so well with each other. I have a template for this swatch guide, so if you want to download that, you can find it on my blog, and you can print it on your watercolor paper, or if your watercolor cardstock is too thick, you can just print it on some regular paper and then trace the design onto your watercolor cardstock, maybe against a window or a light box if you have one. I also laminated my two pieces of swatches because I wanted to have some more mixing room, so I can use this as a mixing room. And I also added a piece of the laminating pouch on top of some regular copy paper. I didn't laminate this piece. I will do it in the future. I just use some double-sided adhesive tape to tape this down, and also I will use this for mixing if I will get this area too dirty, and I just tape everything down with a bit of wash. So that's my Mission Gold palette. Now before coloring I will stamp a background, and I'm gonna be using the VersaFine Onyx Black, and I'm gonna quickly cover all my watercolor panel here. I'm gonna spritz a bit of water on top of my colors. I won't be using them all, but the one that I will use, I need them to be liquidy. I want some colors that are kind of remind of fall, or at least to me. I really like this color combo. So I'm gonna use a bit of this rusty color, and we'll pick a bit of pink and just mix them together. And I really like how these two combine. I've tried earlier a bit of mixing, and I'm not gonna do anything fancy here, just some simple watercoloring. So I will be speeding this up as I don't want to bore you all with my very simple watercoloring. I'm just gonna apply the color and then add some water, and when it's all dry I'm gonna add some more shading and color if I think it will be necessary. So I'm not gonna stress too much from the first try. now that everything is dry, I'm gonna be adding some white splatters. I also noticed that I've made a mistake. I wanted to have the big roses in this red color and the small ones in the purple one, but as usual I lose focus while I'm crafting, so yeah, it happens to me all the time. I am using Picket Fence Distress Paint to add my white splatters. Off camera, I die cut myself a wreath from some mirror gold cardstock. I've used this wreath die from an older set by Studio Calico. And I'm gonna be working on my sentiment now, and I will be heat embossing my sentiment onto a piece of vellum. I'm using this stamp set by Simon, and this is called Thanks for Being There, and I will be stamping the big thanks. I am using the Ranger White Superfine powder. I have some spots where my stamping wasn't too good because I have my desk here that is not perfectly straight, but I'm gonna be fixing that with a white gel pen. I'm gonna be trimming my sentiment with my scissors. I'm just gonna follow each letter and leave a small border underneath and also on top. This is a great way to use your big sentiments if you don't have matching dies, or if there aren't matching dies. As I said, I will be using my white gel pen and color in these areas where my ink didn't stamp. Now I'm gonna be leaving this aside to dry because I have some big splatters here with this paint and it needs a bit of time. I'm gonna be finishing the card with a panel that I did previously before deciding making the video, so I can end my video now and finish the card also. I'll also be using some gold thread, and hopefully I can glue this down because this is like a polyester. It's very plasticky. I don't know how to call it. It's not like regular thread, so it doesn't shape as I want. I'm gonna be using a bit of glossy accents, and I'm just gonna add some drops here and there. I have very bad light today. I also mentioned it previously. I hope this video is not too dark. I will also be gluing down my gold wreath. And I will place my acrylic block on top. Hopefully that glossy accent will make everything adhere onto my paper. And to adhere my thanks, I will be using some foam dots, and we'll place these behind the biggest letters. And I'm gonna be placing this straight across my wreath. I've adhered my panel onto some Nina Solar White card base. And as a finishing touch, I will be adding some drops with this Nuvo glitter drops, and this is a new product that I just got. I just got like 3 colors. I got this gold, a silverish one, this is called Silver Moon Dust, and also a non-glittery one, and this is called Duck Egg Blue. So I'm just gonna randomly add some of these drops and leave my card to dry. Okay, and I'm just gonna tap this from behind so that I can get some round drops. And here is how they dry. You can see the gold one here. I really love this this color. And here is the silver one, and here is the blue one. Okay, so that finishes the card for today. I hope I gave you some inspiration. I am sorry if the light is bad and if the video is too dark. I hope I can fix that in the future couple of days. I thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you soon. Bye bye.